What's up, guys? Tim Halstead here for episode 25 of Building Up the 408 Cleveland. So here at the shop at Don Rody's, we're finishing up probably today. I'm gonna put the heads on, torque them up, then the intake and valve train, valve covers. I'm done. So I should be able to get it done today. It's only like 11:30. I'm gonna check and make sure that was the right time. But I've cleaned up all the surfaces with brake clean. I like everything perfectly clean, no oil residue. Here's what we're using for our head gasket. Cometic MLS, beautiful looking gasket. We all know about the Cleveland in regards to which way the gasket goes with the hole for the water cooling. Don't put them on backwards. We talked about that before. So I got the gasket on. It looks good. It fits nice and tight around all the studs. The oil drain backs are clear. I checked them. I had chamfered them before. So let's throw that head on. And I like to check to make sure it's seated all the way around, which it is. Just got to make sure it's over that dowel pin. So I got the heads on, got the washers on, bolts are on, I'm ready to start torquing. Like I said, make sure that everything's lined up good with the dowel pins. And obviously I'm not going to torque with these, but I can run it down with this. So let's see, we're gonna go up. Yeah, so anyway, so I'm concentrating on doing this, but not like it's rocket science. The real trick is really you just want to do it even across the board. You know, that's why they have the torque sequence and the specs, because you want them all the same and you want them all even. I like to check everything out after the first torque, make sure there's nothing crazy. Looks good. I like to do it one pop. Bam, done. Now we're up to 75. workout right there, I'll tell you. But it looks good. I like to go over it once more just to make sure it's all good. So you see how it's done. You don't need to see me do the other one. I'll do the same thing and keep rocking. So I got the heads on, all the lifters are in, I checked all the wheels, they all look good, no catching them, they roll fine, put them in. Now I'm starting to put together the rocker arms, the yellow Terra. Now in these cases, the heads, if you look through them, you can't see them, but I've showed other pictures. They're ported into the intake ports. So these bolts here, they're 7/16 cap screws. They're torqued to 50 to 55 pounds. So when I put it on here, I'm going to put silicone on the bolts and then torque them down. Set it up, and I'm going to adjust the preliminary valve lash. And then I'm going to just rotate through the cylinders and put them on that way through the firing order. And then I'll recheck the valve lash with the method I used before with the valves opening, recheck it. So number one has, the intake valves have a lash cap. I got that on there. So these are pretty heavy duty in regards to the cap screws. It's a lot different than using with the checking springs. So, and I will tell you, towards this end of this build, I've kind of laxed off on a few things. I kind of really just want to get things going and get this done. So I miss out on a few details here and there. I'll pick it up on the next series. So right now they're snug. And I'm going to torque them to 50 foot-pounds. Then what I'll do is I'm going to go through and I'll adjust the lash. To 16. That's Chicago playing on the radio, in case YouTube tries to get me with a copyright infringement. You know, getting the feel of it is really up to you, how you think it feels. I'm just kind of snugging it up so it's close, because I'm going to recheck it with them opening. We're getting close, man. I'm really kind of getting anxious. Probably a little bit nervous, you know. I will tell you this, that when I see the heads, I checked them out, and I gotta say, It's not what I thought. The combustion chambers were 54 cc's from my memory. But then I see other things I've written down where they're 59 and 60. The bottom line is this. I've always thought I had 54 cc combustion chambers, and that's how I figured out my compression. But I don't know. I mean, I look at the heads, and Morgan said he polished them a little bit, but didn't change them that much. But they were changed. So if they're 54 and they measure 58 to 9, you know, I'm going to have a decrease in compression. That's bothering me a little bit. But he reassured me, he says, don't worry about that. You're going to have increased dynamic compression, better volumetric efficiency. He said you're going to pick up. Don't focus on that. But I will tell you this, the DragBoss, I'm going to make sure that I have the compression that I want. I was told I had 14 to 7 when I bought the pistons. You know, people have told me that when they built the motor before. But doing it yourself, then you know what you got. So I'm kind of disappointed in that, but like I say, it ain't no big whoop. It's just going to run good. So the whole process is the same. I'm going to go through the firing order, put them on there, and then torque everything. You ain't going to miss nothing. It's all the same. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Keep you posted with the next section.